Sciatica can be a pain in the butt for many individuals. With this video, we're going to show you 3 areas between the pelvis and the hip that can commonly get myofascial trigger points producing sciatic-type pain. The 3 areas that can commonly produce sciatic-type pains between the pelvis and the hip are located to the outside of the SI joint, to the upper part of the glute max fibers inserting onto the ilium, and finally the tensor fascia latae or the TFL muscle. Use your lacrosse ball. You can also take a foam roller to these areas. I personally prefer a lacrosse ball. For the first location, sit it just to the outside of that bony bump and lean inwards about 45 degrees with your body. As you do this, use your upside knee to push yourself along that joint line. For the second part of the glute max fibers inserting onto the pelvis, take the lacrosse ball and find where the pelvis is all the way up top here into your low back. Same thing, lean in about 45 degrees, but this time you can go up and down, but more likely than not, you're gonna feel it as you rotate in and back. And if you need to lay down more, that's perfectly fine, and think about driving your hips forward to get into these fibers. The final area, the TFL muscle, what we want to do is right in that hip joint line, we're going to take the lacrosse ball, sit it right there, and now we're going to rotate in and out, just like we did with the second area. And you can also push up and down along those muscles. These 3 areas, as we said earlier, negatively impact the free motion in the hip. So using a lacrosse ball, addressing these trigger points can not only help improve your sciatic type symptoms, but also improve your motion within your hip. Thanks.